Hey everybody, time for another In the Dock with Jeff. I'm Jeff from Road Warrior Entrepreneurs. Hope you're having a great day. I was thinking about over today, so listening to this podcast, and it's one of those, entrepreneurial podcasts, and the guy was talking to a dude that had this, existential crisis, and he figured out that money isn't everything, and he quit his business and went on this big journey, and I don't know. So one takeaway from that I think a lot of people have is, well, yeah, it's awful easy when you have $200 million. That is a fair criticism. I get it. I have the same initial reaction, to be honest with you, when I hear these stories of these guys. But here's the thing. They got to a point where they could do that. Now, at some point in a career, a lot of people have these types of things happen when they make a lot of money, and then all of a sudden they have the epiphany that money's not everything. And those of us that haven't made it tend to say, well, yeah, but you made, $100 million, whatever, $200 million in this guy's case. So you had that luxury. But is it a luxury? I mean, think about it. This guy worked, he had the most successful fitness business, one of the first to go online and do that whole bro club thing. Really successful at it. He describes his day in his office, all these jacked guys with headsets talking to people. Great this, great that, but it wasn't enough, yada, yada, yada. But he had to work real hard to get to that point to where he could make the choice. And I think that's what we should be shooting for is let's work the business. Let's be entrepreneurs. Let's do all the stuff that entrepreneurship entails. And down the road, as we gain more success, we gain more choices for ourselves and for our loved ones and, for the people that we bring along with us. As you gain more success, in the trucking industry, what that looks like for a lot of people is, you go from, leasing a truck at a carrier and leasing on with them to now you've got a small fleet. Maybe you go get your own authority, but you're building. And at a certain point, you've built enough to where you have some choices. And to me, that's the entrepreneurial journey. Trying to create those choices that are legitimate choices. We all, the American dream, I'm going to retire and I'm going to sip Mai Tais at the beach, whatever. That takes money, guys. How are you going to get there? What's your plan? What's your strategy? Are you just wishing and hoping, or are you actually acting in a way that will bring the kind of success like this guy did? Massive success, has the epiphany, and has the choice, the legitimate choice to exit his industry and go, I don't know, be a monk somewhere for a while, whatever it was he did. He didn't get really into where he went, but, now he's doing all this coaching and helping people to have better balance in their lives and really get down to what's important. But he had to get to a place where he had the choice first. And, when you're working on your vision, when you're looking at your future 10 years down the road, however long you want to look, shouldn't that be part of it? Is the choice. I want to set it up to where I have more choices. If I choose to drive truck, it's because I want to drive truck, not because I have a mortgage to pay, but because I want to do it. If I have a small fleet, am I doing it because I want to do it, or am I doing it to pay some bills? Or, I mean, one of the things that a lot of these guys talk about is that when they get deep down in and they do the whole going and do it, finding themselves or whatever, they figure out that their whole motivation was really because something like their parents always struggled with money, and so that's something that for them they never wanted that, and so they became massively successful as a result. Get down to that why. Have your exit strategy. Have a plan to create more choices for yourself. And that's what I was thinking about on the way over here, man. We have a lot of time to drive, so I listen to podcasts, audio books, what have you. Sometimes I'm on the phone with you guys, hammering some things out. Yeah, What do you guys think about this? You know, when you hear something like that, are you the kind of person that just goes, oh, that must be nice, he's got millions of dollars? Or, wow, this is a guy that created choices for himself. I want to do that. I want to create choices for myself. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think of that. And keep the rubber side down, folks. Let's be safe out here, and let's keep that vision alive. Really alive. Let's not wreck our trucks. And we'll see you in the comments.